Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Kay's Best Life. I'm your host, Kay. Thank you for joining me again. So in today's video, we'll be making our very own sleep tea, or what I like to call my dream tea. I'll be listing 5 simple herbs that you can order on Amazon or pick up at your local herb shop that will really help you if you have any issues with sleeping, or if you find yourself wanting to experience your dreams a little bit more. A lot of these herbs that I will be listing, I found in this book called Alkaline Herbal Medicine by Akil Anis. Now this is one of my favorite books because it lists so many different types of alkaline herbs which are very good for your body. Now the first herb we'll be discussing is mugwort. Now mugwort has to be one of my favorite herbs to use in my sleep tea, more so for its spiritual properties. But first we'll talk about its therapeutic properties. Some of the properties of mugwort is that it helps to treat colds, colic, gout, asthma, and a few other things. Any type of stress relieving or any type of anxiety you have going on, mugwort is really good for that. Now, when I use it as a dream tea, it is said to help you with astral projection. So it's supposed to protect you against all the things in the atmosphere, hopefully to give you better dreams, and then for those who are looking to experience some astral projection, it is also very good for that. Alrighty? Now the second herb that we will be discussing for our dream tea, or our sleep tea, is lavender. Now lavender is one of the more popular herbs that is very easy, to get a hold of. A lot of people use it for its therapeutic properties. It smells very light, it's very vibrant, beautiful color, but what a lot of people don't know is that it's really good to help improve your memory. So I find that very important when you are dreaming, to be able to do more dream recall. So it improves your memory, it helps heal burns, it relieves anxiety, improves your brain function, and all sorts of things. Now the spiritual properties of lavender is what I truly love about this herb. It's used in a lot of people that are clairvoyant because it helps them to reach that other side a little bit easier. It's very cleansing, and it also helps against psychic warfare. So it's a protection herb, which is really great for when you're dreaming. Now our third herb that we will be talking about is valerian root. Now one reason I find valerian root so interesting is because I found out about it a few months ago. I was watching Merlin. It's a show that comes on Sci-Fi, and they use valerian root to put the prince to sleep so they could poison him, or whatever the situation was. But it was used as a sedative back in the day, which I thought was very interesting. So some of the therapeutic properties of this herb is that it eases menstrual cramps, lowers your blood pressure, calms anxiety, is a natural sleep aid, and just really improves stress management. Now the spiritual properties of this, it offers protection, purification, harmony, and all other sorts of wonderful things. So that's why I like valerian root in our dream tea. Our fourth herb that I will be talking about is hops. Now a lot of people are familiar with hops because I believe they use it in beer. I'm not too sure about that because I don't drink beer. But it does have some therapeutic properties that people do enjoy. It treats headaches, insomnia, relieves anxiety, relaxes your muscles, treats arthritis, diabetes. There's so many things that hops does that I absolutely love. But on the spiritual side, it promotes healing, and it helps with dream recall. So it kind of works together with the lavender, with your memory and recalling your dreams. And lastly, this new herb that I'm just now trying out, I really enjoyed it a lot. It's a very light flavor that I usually put in the tea. It's called blue lotus flower, and like the other ones, it also helps with sleep. So it's a sleep aid and treats those with insomnia. It's anti-anxiety, stress relieving. But some of the more spiritual properties of this herb is that a lot of people carry it around because it's supposed to promote good luck and blessings, which I find very interesting. It helps to open up your heart chakra. It's also very good for your root chakra, and just promotes positive and clean thinking. So those are the 5 herbs that we will be using in our dream tea: valerian root, mugwort, hops, lavender, and blue lotus flower. Okay, so when we're making our teas, it's very important not to use tap water. I always either use a spring water, or if you're in the Atlanta area, I suggest using this company. Moon Jug Water. Now, this is a company owned by a few friends of mine, their husband and wife, but their family has lived off of this water for generations. And one thing I truly love about this company is that they deliver water to you, just like the milkman used to do back in the day. I personally don't know about that because I wasn't born then, but from what I've heard, they come and they deliver water to me at least a couple times a week, and they can get them in gallon jugs or the travel size containers like that. So once again, Moon Jug Water is really great because it is alkaline. It's naturally alkaline, which is very special. And like I said, their family have lived off this water for generations. So I trust it. So when we're using our tea, what I usually like to do is purchase these little baggies off of Amazon. And this is an all-natural, bleach-free tea bag. And so what I would do is I just fill it up with the tea. It opens right up. You put the tea inside, and then you pull the string, and it'll close up like this. Or if you want something a little bit different, they also sell things like this, which is also I found on Amazon. You simply just put the herbs inside, close it up, and put it in your tea. Now, I do suggest that you steep your tea for about 12 minutes, no less than 12 minutes, to really get those therapeutic properties out of the tea. So yes. And also, one of the great things that we can do with these herbs is to make our very own dream satch that you can place under your pillow. So you can put all these herbs inside the dream satch, and then there are a few stones that I would recommend to put under your pillow. The first is lapis lazuli. This is really good for those that are looking to astral project or open up the crown chakra. So you can put that in with your herbs at night. Or there's another stone that I really like a lot that I've just started using, which is called moldavite. And moldavite is so interesting because millions of years ago, there was an asteroid that hit the planet, and it solidified the rock, but when it came back down, it turned into these stones. And so this is also known as the extraterrestrial stone. So I've used this as well in my herb satch. Moldavite's a little bit more expensive, but it is still a very good stone. So if you can't afford a moldavite, you can always just do lapis lazuli. So you put that in there along with your herbs and tuck it under your pillow for safekeeping. And one thing I do suggest, so that you can start to recall your dreams a little bit more, is keeping a dream journal. And so that's what I do. When I go to sleep and I wake up in the middle of the night, instead of telling myself, oh, you remember it, I make sure I write it down, and then I go back to sleep so that I can remember what my dream was about. So that is it. I hope that you all enjoyed our video. I hope that you all will consider a therapeutic remedy for any type of sleep insomnia, or even if you just want to have better dreams at night. Try our tea. And I like to leave you all with a quote that I absolutely love from one of my favorite books, The Alchemist. When there is something that you want, the entire universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. There are remedies that I have found useful for myself and my family. If you feel the need, please consult a physician before use. And please make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching Kay's Best Life.